Thorne. I'm here to talk to you about how Phigitals works. We provide Web3 royalties on fashion resale. So right now the fashion industry's incentive model is broken. Brands only get paid once, even though that clothing asset might change hands multiple times. I'd like to introduce Phigitals. We start with the brand and incentivize the consumer to create a new revenue stream for brands. So the resale as a service industry is growing. The secondhand market is projected to double, reaching $82 billion domestically by the year 2026. I am Lacey Thorne. I go to the Yale School of Management. I'm an executive MBA candidate there, and I have 15 years in the fast fashion industry, launching celebrity clothing brands for Jennifer Lopez, Nicki Minaj, and Adam Levine under the leadership of Tommy Hilfiger, for companies like Kmart, Sears, and Kohl's. So what is Phygital? Physical plus digital equals Phygital. We are an NFT marketplace for fashion resale. Users can add memories into the metadata of an NFT to increase the value of that particular item. But what's really interesting about this concept is there are distributed royalties upon every resale, and users can track their commissions. So adding memories allows consumer data use to be available to brands, incorporating influencers, celebrities, and aspirational lifestyles to increase the value of clothing items. So the royalty distribution is as follows. Every time the item sells, that owner gets 75%. The original minter of the NFT associated with the clothing item gets 12.5%. We get 2.5%, and then 10% gets split between the previous owners. So what happens when brands and consumers anticipate future royalties on the resale of their clothing items? Brands are incentivized to create quality clothing that lasts beyond the first generation users, and consumers are incentivized to buy and sell within the circular economy, take good custodial care of their items, and then recirculate those clothing pieces back into a community of people that will keep it trading. So here's how it works. We attach a data code to the garment at the manufacturing source or at the minting origin, which tethers each individual garment to a unique identifier known as an NFT. We can upload the marketing content and description, and then when the consumer purchases the item, scans the code, and claims the NFT, they also can upload additional metadata memories. There's a one-click resale process where the NFT automatically uploads, and upon the completion of the resale transaction, the NFT smart contract auto-triggers a royalty distribution throughout the lineage of every person who has ever owned the item, pooling at the origin. And because this is a circular economy, repeated transactions trigger repeated commissions through the ownership lineage on that same clothing item. Here's a little bit about how we are different than our competitors. The Depop, RealReal, ThreadUp, StockX, eBay, and Poshmark. Our commission structure is approximately in line, but we are the only one that gives a commission back to the brand or the artist or the original minter, as well as a commission to previous owners. Users can add memories to the garment. It authenticates the goods. The NFT comes preloaded with images and descriptions, and it's an easy one-click list to sell. Over here, we see a few more industry-specific resale platforms like Recurate, Treat, and Trove. However, none of them provide commissions to the previous owners or allow the user to add memories to the garment. So here is a little bit about our financial summary. For the term of 3 years in a worldwide territory, we are funding a $17.35 million seed stage, using the funds as follows: $3.87 for the executive team, $5.22 million for the operating expenses, and $8.26 million for the tech. From the use of that funds, we project a financial revenue of $33.05 million and $17.35 million in expenses, resulting in a $15.7 million EBITDA. And if you want to take a look at the financial details, you can see them here. Phigitals makes most of its commission through licensing, at a unit price of $50,000 annually, and the 2.5% commission that results from transactions, assuming a 24% annual growth rate to get to the total gross revenue of $33 million in year 3. So if you are interested in learning more about the oversupply of fast fashion, please feel free to click on any of these links. You can see my portfolio down here, the Phigitals Instagram, and the projected financials in detail. Thank you.